Hello everyone, my name is X-Ray, and welcome to the Stanley Parable. This game is old, I know that, but it's a really good game. I did the recording of this game last night, but the entire file got corrupted, so yeah. But the good thing is, I only got to around 0.5 seconds through the game. So literally, I spawned in, I saw the intro, that's the only thing I saw. So if there is not an intro, I just gotta edit that in. So, let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
That's what I look like when I'm on the keyboard.
How long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley, you have way more to do with your life.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting,
Call a meeting,
say
okay.
hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yo, here we go. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But where are my co-workers, boy? Nah, I didn't like any of them, so. Yeah, they are all gone. Okay, let's go this way. I heard this game has, like, so much endings. The narrator can go, like, 0 to 100 in 0.5
Stanley
seconds.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
But I could go on the right. No, we're gonna follow directions for right now. But next time he says something like that, I'm becoming a rebel.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Speak with a co-worker. Broom closet. Oh. I don't want to go to the broom closet. I don't want to go in there right now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I know I said I would have been a rebel, but no, I'm gonna follow him. Just for one more time, This time I'll mean it. This is the boss's office. Yeah, I'm gonna guess so.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Well, now I'm the
Shocked,
boss.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark
Yeah,
secret
keypad.
was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wow, how did I know that?
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What the heck? Let's go this room, I guess so.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa, it is dark in here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
Mind
large door
control
that read
facility?
Mind control facility.
Or escape. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? No, I'm gonna still go. I'm gonna still go. My death? What? Is one of these lights gonna fall
The door behind
down?
him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
The narrator's like, I don't want you to die. What?
At
What's
this
this?
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Well, I'm not Stanley. What's down here? Let's go. Oh, I just died. I would have died from that. Oh, whoa, whoa.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to him,
Wait, no, I didn't mean it.
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like cutting the eyeballs from a blind man.
Yo, I didn't mean it. I want to go back.
This violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I'm next. No. No. Please. I want to go back. I didn't.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Wait, what?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Wait, what the heck? Where'd the narrator go? The Stanley Parable. Yo, what the heck?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yo, breaking the fourth
When
wall
every
much?
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Yo, where
Do
the
you see
heck
now?
are we?
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What the heck? The two doors said. Oh, so this is like the entire game design. And I can't jump. The office. Yo, what the heck? Okay, we're back. Stanley, after that really weird encounter, we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, I don't
Stanley
like you,
decided to
narrator.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think you missed a memo. What's that? Okay, let's keep going. I thought that was blood for a second. It's just spilled coffee.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his
No, he's
left.
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I do know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You know what? Yes, I did.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this cold drink. Come on. Okay.
But eager to get back to business,
Yes,
Stanley
what was
first
that?
opened the door on his left.
on the door on his left. No, skip you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yo! Just because I don't want to do your story doesn't mean you have to start firing shots at me. Warning, do not jump from the cargo while lift is in motion. So that means jump off the cargo.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Yeah, can I jump on here?
I realize that investing in your trust
Yeah,
in
I
someone
think I
else
can. I think I can.
difficult.
But I'm gonna try this.
The fact is that the story
Wait,
has
wait.
been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you
Oh, I missed.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I was
Good
trying.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to jump on that catwalk. Hold on, let's get back there.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
That's different. Okay, we're back here.
I'm not your
Let's
enemy, really.
not miss this.
I realize that investing in your trust
Okay,
in
here we go,
someone
here we go,
else
here we
can be
go.
difficult.
Here
But
we
the
go.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you be... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Now get out of here.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Oh, got stuck. Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the
The
red-
blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through
The
the
blue
red
door.
I still don't think we're communicating
Yo.
properly. Stanley
Was it
walked
behind me?
through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yes.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it
bet
was
you
all
did.
for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I don't
Tell you
know.
what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Look
Go
at the
ahead,
textures
Stanley.
already out
Take
here.
it for a spin.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yo, that was amazing. I love another choice. Here you go.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
You know, everything needs
Well,
a third choice.
it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Felt
You
it
can't
in your
teach that,
soul.
Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable worldwide leaderboard is online. Yo! Couldn't skip the intro sequence, Stanley. Oh no, I didn't get to read that. This is you. 7. Okay, no, this is getting creepy. I'm out of here.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now
New
would be a
prototype?
lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No, I'm gonna be a new
Let me
game
boot it
tester.
up. In this game,
What the
baby
heck?
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think
What?
the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
Why don't
hours?
you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, I can't do this for 4 hours. What? No, skip that. I can't do that. Oh.
You heartless bastard. You
I'm
do it
sorry.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
'Cause of
latter,
you.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
What the heck?
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Stanley, is this any better?
No, it's
At
not.
last,
No,
the
get me
one
out of
thing
here.
we've
Get me
all
out of here.
had, a game I had absolutely nothing to do
No,
with.
no, please.
Is it enough?
I want to play that baby game again. Please,
Will
no.
it ever be enough?
No.
I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
What the heck? No,
This
can you like
will
spawn
go
me back?
Here. No, here. And then...
No. Can I like go back
See
to that
what
baby
does it
game?
need?
Please.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only
No.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience.
Please.
Step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it
No.
out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, there's even Minecraft. No. Minecraft is making my computer glitch.
Oh, my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. Because I didn't expect we're going to play this
Oh, no.
game.
This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Portal.
You
I don't-
trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
Bam.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Alright, can I do that again, or is it broken? Portal, let's go. I love this game, even though I've never played it.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley.
It's like I'm playing Gmod. All this. Oh.
Genius.
drop. There you go.
No, actually, you know
No,
what?
no,
I think
no,
that's plenty.
no.
I really don't
No.
care much to see you stumble.
No. Yo, what happened to your game? Yo, Portal is still up there. Can I go back?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Alright, don't skip
And if
it.
he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, that's where I'm gonna end this video. I got 3 endings, I think. I was supposed to get 2, but I missed the catwalk and died. So, we got 3 endings out of like a million endings. It was a lot. So, if this video gets 2 likes, I'll do another Stanley Parable video. Yep. And, yep, hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day.